Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, people. How are you doing? Today's show is going to be a pretty compact show, and we will be covering all the transfer news regarding Manchester United, Arsenal, Chelsea, and Tottenham. It's going to be an interesting stream. Hope you guys enjoy, and let's get on to it. So, to start off with, I think we should start off with Manchester United because they have been doing the most amount of work in the transfer market. It's actually a pretty good transfer window for Manchester United, and I think it's only going to get better and better and better. I think Murta and Fletcher has done a remarkable job when it comes to Manchester United, and they have been doing some great work when it comes to the transfers and everything across the the sphere in Manchester United. Like they're looking at centre backs, they're looking at multiple midfielders to help them out, and so on and so forth. So which is brilliant, I would say. They got the deal of Jadon Sancho across the line, saved a bit of money as well, even though it's about a year later. However, it is good at the end of the day for Manchester United right now when we look at things, and it's looking at and they're looking at Rafael Varane pretty heavily as well. Rafael Varane is ensured Manchester United that he's a lot more serious in joining Manchester United as well. It's reported that it's about £300,000 that he's looking at as a salary. And the transfer fee would be around 50 to 60 million pounds. Um, this is a very good bit of business. They're trying to get it done early because right now Rafael Varane is actually on holidays with uh, after they've gone out of the Euros, so they have a lot more time to work on these deals as well. So that's something very very good from Manchester United standpoint. And the thing is, I think I've mentioned this on my previous streams as well, but I believe Manchester United could get these things done pretty quickly and pretty awesome ways to get it done. But it's goodbye. So it's pretty good in the way that Manchester United is getting these businesses done. But the thing is, it begs to differ that they could have got these things done a couple of years ago as well. Like they could have worked on these deals a couple of years ago. They could have done so many things in this manner. The Glazers could have helped Manchester United to get these things done a lot more easy, a lot more faster. But the reason is they were they were happy with what they were achieving. They wanted to stay in that top four bracket. They just wanted to be where they are at that time. And it's that mentality shift, it's that confidence that uh, the Glazers have bought into, uh, that Ollie has bought into the Manchester United fans. There is a feel good factor, and Ollie is also going to be signing a new contract, and it is rumored that it is going to be signed by uh, by the mid of their preseason as well. While there is a feel good factor within that feel good factor within that group of players, with Jadon Sancho coming in as well. I don't think it is. I mean, every club wants championships, but at the end of the day, they haven't proven that they want any championships. To be honest, in my opinion, but for me, when I look at it, this is very good. It is looking like a very strong team that is going to be put out for next season. They're looking at Chouameni as well, which is sorry, not Chouameni. It's they're looking at Kamavinga. It was reported that Kamavinga was initially quoted around 80 million euros, but uh, suddenly yesterday Ren has come out and said that they're looking at about 30 to 40 million pounds, 30 to 40 million euros on this player. And this is a good bit of business as well. So this is what we are looking at. This is what Manchester United needs to do: go for players who can be future stars right now. So because they already signed a star in Jadon Sancho, and now going for future stars in Chouameni, established defenders like Rafael Varane, and it's just gonna get better. That partner that they're gonna have with Harry Maguire in defense, Rafael Varane, it's gonna be imperative, and I think they're gonna be a force to reckon with for next season. And I think everybody needs to be a bit aware about how it's going to look like for the others in the Premier League. The thing is, this is a make or break season for Oli. This is definitely a make or break season for Oli, as well as it is for Mikel Arteta as well, because they're getting the players they want, they're getting everything done, uh, and you know they have to deliver something. They have to deliver a trophy, because it's too long since Manchester United have won something. And if you look at, but the problem that I might have in this situation is, yes, they're offering about a £300,000 a week contract to Rafael Varane. How would that affect the squad harmony? There are players like Bruno Fernandes who deserve contracts uh, for about two £300,000 offers, because he has been immense for Manchester United. And how players like Pogba is gonna feel like, because he's looking at extending or moving out. Are they gonna give him a new contract, like much more better wages? There are so many things that they would have to look into and resolve as well. I just hope that it doesn't affect their uh, Well, I just hope that it doesn't affect the squad harmony, because it's gonna be key next season. I think it's gonna be a very, very interesting summer. I think Manchester United fans need to be uh, very excited about what's happening as well. So I think it's gonna be a pretty good summer transfer window for Manchester United. Um, Next, we come on to Arsenal Football Club, who is also making a lot of waves in the transfer market. Um Nuno Tavares will be signed in the coming weeks or so, which is good. Good news for Arsenal fans. He will help uh, Kieran Tierney in that side of play. They are also looking at finalizing the deal with Ben White. Uh, they're also trying to finalize the last few clauses with Lokonga as well. So that is pretty good. These are good news coming from Arsenal. They are also interested in signing James Madison, which is brilliant. Uh, it was reported that Chelsea were interested in signing Ben White. I just think it was just a PR ploy, to be honest. Ben If Chelsea were willing to pay 50 million or 55 million for Ben White, I would probably say they would go for somebody like Rafael Varane. I don't see the point in them going in for Ben White when they know that they can go for Rafael Varane, and Rafael Varane would probably be interested in joining Chelsea as well. Uh, so I think it's just false news, and we just don't want to I don't think we have to believe it, or we don't have to go through that nonsense. I think Uh, for me, in my opinion, Ben White to Chelsea was never a deal. It was just a rumor. Maybe it was just a rumor put out by Brighton to get the deal across done pretty quickly. However, these are good signings for Arsenal Football Club. Sorry, sorry, some these as it always happens. Uh, I think, yep. As I was saying, a very interesting summer for Arsenal Football Club, and it's going to be a good summer. Uh, Running with Arsenal, I think everything is going to be fine of the summer. So we hopefully they'll get these signings to go through. If you guys are watching on Facebook, please subscribe, like, and comment on what you think about all these signings and all these transfer rumors. And if you're watching on Twitch, give us a follow. Thank you for always watching us and being with us, and giving your support. It always motivates and to do the types of streams as well. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming in and supporting us as well. So yeah, so the sorry, it's a little bit of an internet issue these days happening, so I apologize for that. So the next thing I was thinking of talking about would be the appointment of Nuno Espirito Santo to Tottenham Hotspur. I think this is a good choice by Tottenham. Nuno is a very good manager. He has proven that in his time at Wolves. Um, I think he brings a lot of experience to the table. He can maybe get the best out of players like Dele Alli. He's been working hard during the summer as well. Um, However, would this stop Harry Kane from leaving Tottenham? I don't think so. Harry Kane is Manchester City bound, and he is definitely gonna go to Manchester City. Mr. Avishka Dialv is one of my best mates from back home. Just gonna speak to him in my own language. Oh, dialogue තමයි connection එක ප්‍රශ්නයක්ද? So yeah, it's just a funny joke between us. So yeah, so it's, as I said, Nuno coming into the club doesn't mean that he is he's going to make Harry Kane stay at Tottenham Hotspur. Harry Kane is definitely going to go to Manchester City, and I believe Harry Kane might put in like a formal transfer request as well once the Euros are finished. Whether it might be whether they would reach the finals, or whether they might reach whether they might be out by the semis. It just depends. It just stands to reason that he is definitely going to leave, and that's just that. I am convinced that he's going to leave. But one transfer that you might need to be aware as a Tottenham fan would be Adama Traore to Tottenham. When Nuno was linked with the transfer with the job at Crystal Palace, his first request was, you need to sign Adama Traore. So his demands were, you sign Adama Traore, then I will sign with your club. And Crystal Palace just flat out said, no, you join, we'll sign Adama, no problem at all. And because of that, he didn't want to join with Crystal Palace, and fair enough, I would say, from Crystal Palace. Why would you want to sign a player just because the manager said so, or without even him joining the club? So I would say this is something that you would have to look out for as a Tottenham fan. I think this might happen. Adama Traore to Tottenham. I He likes Adama Traore, and he favors Adama Traore quite a bit as well. He favored him even at Wolves. So we would have to wait and see what's happening with this uh, moving forward. You guys just let me know in the comments. Would you like to see Adama Traore in Tottenham Hotspur? So what what does Nuno coming into Tottenham mean? Does it mean that Nuno is going to bring in a beautiful play of football? I don't think so. He never played. He played good football, but however, Wolves are a very defensive-minded team. I do understand the first year when they actually joined the Premier League, them playing a little bit of a defensive type of football. I get that. I understand that they need to survive for the year after, but they never seem to do that. It was just building on that defensive football, and that was a bit strange to me. And why Nuno never did that? Maybe he's a defensive minded coach like Mourinho, and that's gonna be a bit of a slap in the face, isn't it? They sacked Mourinho because Mourinho was too defensive minded. But I mean, right now the important thing is they have got a manager, they have got something, and they can build on this as well. So that's the positive around all of this. So I would say let's wait and see what's happening with Nuno, and preseason is also starting very soon. Uh, and now we come into our last club that we want to cover, which is Chelsea Football Club, my beloved Chelsea. And yeah, so with regards to Chelsea, there are so many links to Declan Rice, um, and Chelsea are gonna be bidding for Declan Rice, and the bid for Declan Rice is gonna be around 60 million pounds, and this is gonna happen within the next week or the week afterwards, because Declan Rice has rejected two offers made from West Ham. The thing is, West Ham is valuating this player around 80 to 100 million. West Ham has never had a player valued at 80 to 100 million. And plus, If they are valuing this player at 80 to 100 million, they should pay him that value in his salary of a general 80 to 100 million player gets. But if they are not letting him do, if they're not willing to do that, and if they want 80 to 100 million, it puts Declan in a bit of a weird position. It's not is He's not gonna be forcing a move away, or he's not gonna maybe put like a formal transfer request, but he certainly wants to go, and he has, I think, indicated to the club that, saying that if they do get a 60 to 70 to 80, or a 60 to 70 million pound bid coming in, to release him so that he can go and play Champions League football, and so on and so forth. So the main thing is that Chelsea are very interested in Declan Rice, and they hope to sign Declan Rice as well. But Chelsea's main target still remains Erling Haaland. So, in my opinion, Erling Haaland will take a long, 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 long time to complete. But do you want to see Declan Rice done uh, before Haaland? Do you want to see it done as soon as possible? Because preseason is starting. I think preseason already started. There are a few players who has returned back to the club and started training with Sir Thomas Tuchel. I like to call him Sir. It's just I adore that man so much. He's so brilliant. And the thing is, right now, I am actually on the hype train of a Chelsea player of a Chelsea player winning the Ballon d'Or. To be honest, I want I actually wanted uh, Engolo to win the Ballon d'Or. However, right now as it stands, I want Jorginho to win it. I want Jorginho to win the Euros and be even nominated for the Ballon d'Or, because players like Jorginho need to get recognized. Players like Jorginho are so valuable to the clubs that they're in. People don't realize how valuable they are to the club. So I want Jorginho to be nominated. If he wins the Ballon d'Or, he has won the Champions League, has been an integral part of the Champions League winning team, has been an integral part of the Euros winning team if Italy wins the Euros. So that's how I feel about the Jorginho situation, and I'm on the hype train. I have been tweeting. I have been, in this hype of Jorginho winning the Ballon d'Or, and I'll keep on saying it until he wins this thing. So in my eyes, yes. Coming back to the transfers, we are looking at Chouameni, and we are looking at Declan Rice and Erling Haaland, and possibly we might be looking at uh, Rafael Varane as well. But I think Manchester United are in the driving seat for this transfer to happen. However, you never know about these transfers. You never know what might happen in these transfers. Eh, we might come in and convince the player to join Chelsea. We did that with John Obi Mikel. We did that with Willian. We have done that countless times in the past as well. So in my opinion, if we are going to go for a 50 million or a 60 million pound defender, we should go and try to sign Rafael Varane. uh, I really don't mind the signing of a Declan Rice. It's okay with me. It's fine with me. But would I prefer 60 to 70 million being paid for a Declan Rice? I much rather it being paid for a Leon Goretzka, or a Joshua Kimmich, um, a play, or a Marco Verratti, or a player like that. To be honest, so coming back to the all important news, it is Erling Haaland time. And to be honest, there is no new news about Erling Haaland. It's just news that are being just recycled. The last words that we have from Haaland is that he is expecting a bid from Chelsea to come in. And this is encouraging news. I believe as Chelsea fans, we have to stay calm. We have to be be mindful of the situations that are happening, because we don't need to sign more squad players. We don't need to sign players like Drinkwater, Zappa Costas, or, to be honest, Emerson's, and players like that, because we have a massive squad, and we have a very, very competitive young squad that can compete next season. The only thing in missing in that puzzle is that out and out striker. And I believe, and Fabrizio Romano actually tweeted it out as well, saying we should stay calm. We will go in for a top striker. And the thing is, whatever signing that we have to make, we have to we will have to sign world class players, because we just won the European Championship. We just won the Champions League. So it is what it is with Chelsea. I would say stay calm, be be very relaxed. Things are being done behind the scenes, and we would see some things happening in the next coming weeks. So as I like to reiterate it, please stay calm. Do not overreact. Let the club do what it does. Let it have its let it take time. Let it take time. They want the deals done right. They want the deals done properly. uh, and I trust my club to do these types of deals properly, and I hope to see Erling Haaland before the start of next season. To be honest, that's my only hope. And yeah, so with that, we're gonna end the stream. Thank you for all the guys you who joined. Thank you for my mates back home who joined. Thank you for your beautiful comments. And it's funny seeing them on the comments sometimes. And thank you for everybody who joined in tonight. And as always, as I said, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow us. If you're watching on Facebook, and if you are watching us on Twitch, please give us a follow. Please share the stream. Please give us that exposure as well. It motivates me as well to make these types of streams or anything. I do apologize for the technical difficulties that I faced today. I hope to see you guys with another stream on Saturday. So see you guys soon, and thank you. God bless and good night.